Hi, and welcome to this presentation called Anxiety Busters versus Blockers. We're going to talk about what the differences are and which ones you should be implementing in your life so that you can reduce your anxiety. First of all, what is a buster versus a blocker? The buster is something whereby you've already internalized the anxiety. The anxiety is in you. You're feeling it from a physiological point of view, from an emotional point of view. You receive the missile, if you like, of an anxiety. So what we want to then do is to bust it or diffuse it. So it's been internalized, we want to then diffuse it. And most people say that one of the best ways to diffuse it is from heavy-duty physiological exertion. You do something very, very hard to do, and it just kind of releases it. So that's the buster. The blocker, on the other hand, is something where you want to identify where the anxiety is coming at the source. Find the sources of your anxiety and then do prevention. Fire prevention. Don't wait until the fire starts and then put it out. What we want to do is do fire prevention, anxiety prevention. So it's really, really the best way to go. Should you use both? Absolutely. Busters, if you got it. Blockers, however, if you can do it. And one of the major aspects that people don't understand is the fact that if you discover your natural design zone, you will actually identify 10 to 15 natural sources of anxiety. Sure, there's anxiety out in the world, whether it's political, whether it's economic, or it's relational. But if you're not in your natural design zone, there's an automatic natural anxiety that you go through. So when you discover your natural design zone, again, you'll discover 10 to 15 sources, and then you can do some prevention. Don't go to those areas. Don't go to those sources. Make sure you've learned to do things that keep you away from that source of anxiety. Now, as you know, a lot of our customers are creative thinkers, probably misunderstood most often of the time. And this is one area they're misunderstood. They have very low relationship energy. And so actually a Thanksgiving dinner actually can be a source of anxiety. They don't really want to go. They have low energy. It could be their family who they love, but they're just in a low energy zone. So that's a big example for our creative quiet thinker in terms of a source. So once they know that, then they can actually say to their family members, I have low energy, I have low relationship energy at this point. I really would like to skip the dinner without a negative pushback, from the family. So there's an example. Now for me, what is both a blocker, as well as a buster, and it's nature. I love nature. Nature it's eye candy to me. As you're about to see on this video, you're going to see a lake that I'm standing by. I look at this lake. I see some fishermen down there. I see the blue. I see the water being rippled by the wind. I mean, this is eye candy off the charts. So if I have anxiety, I come and have a view like this with the trees and the green, in contrast, the shorelines. This is like busting the anxiety, and it's blocking more anxiety coming to me, at the same time. So you need to discover your buster and your blocker of anxiety so that you can stare down anxiety in your life. I hope this helped you, this video. And as always, I invite you to join us, be part of the team. We're trying to literally help millions of people across the board stare down, anxiety. And just a great way to join us is by subscribing, to the channel, Rise to Your Top, and being part of the team. So we look forward for you doing that. We look forward to you on our next video. Bye for now. I hope you enjoyed the scenery at the same time.